you want to talk about this, Anna, and share some things?
Dante, do you want to talk about it?
It wasn't Anna though who did it.
But Anna, look.
Anna?
Look.
It wasn't even Anna who did it.
Who was it?
It was Rhino.
I'll update that.
I was right there when it happened.
We were all right there, but none of us did anything. But we're all the embodiment of all evil.
This is drama right now.
And you know what? We could just say Rhino didn't know any better. Okay.
Rhino is a troublemaker at LA Comic-Con.
I just met him and he seems like a really nice guy.
I had to say something.
No, he is a nice guy. He just doesn't know any better, man. Because I see these same shields at every con, dude. And I recognize them. They recognize me. And you know what? I don't approach them. I don't say one word to them because I don't want to give them a plate to eat on. I don't want I don't want them to be able to make content about me coming up to them and saying something. So I just ignore them.
All right, so a couple things. One, please correct me if I'm wrong. Rhino went up to a girl who was part of tried to cancel everybody.
She's a cancel pig, yes.
Tried to cancel Gary, Critical Drinker, and
others.
Gamers and Ryan Kennel.
Pig is the right word.
So Rhino went up to her and said, "Good job trying to cancel other YouTubers."
And then he said loser.
And then he said loser.
As he walked away.
She said thank you because she didn't realize what he said. And then, as he was walking away.
So let's be clear. The entire interaction took 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Right.
And we were literally standing less than 5 feet away.
3 seconds of assault.
And
we couldn't hear him. He came and told us what happened.
I heard him actually say it. But
you did? I didn't hear him say it.
Should we go to your timeline, Anna, or
I don't think you want to go to mine.
What?
I don't think you want to go to mine right now.
Let's see.
I'm saying, okay. In any case, here's my thoughts on it. One, I will talk to anybody.
Yeah.
There's a lot of differing opinions on this channel, and anyone is welcome. If someone who is a regular commentator wants to come on, hey, my opinion differs than yours. Let's talk it out. I've had people on even different sides of the political spectrum. I love it. Let's all talk to each other, or different sides of opinions. However, what disappoints me is that some people are not willing to have a conversation. If you love the Acolyte so much, defend it and convince me. I have had my opinion changed when I am engaged with others, and we all see things differently. I am also of the opinion that these types of people are not worth engaging with. They really aren't, because they will take the most minute of interaction and turn it into a drama. And apparently this person talked to security.
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah. She went all out, man.
Well, they don't want a
second encounter.
They don't want a good faith interaction.
Yeah. So
I don't believe her. I don't believe that at all.
So it's really exaggerating. It's almost like being like a tattletale, right? Like in school, like this person bothered me. You know what? My mom always said, fight your own battles.
Mm-hmm.
She just threw me out there.
I like what Aaron put on his tweet where he said, "Oh, by the way, did Rhino also throw like a nerdrotic scarf around her neck, a noose around her neck, and throw bleach on her?" and this is geeks and gamers country.
You're a Subway, right?
Right.
Not a country.
Is there anything I should go to, Anna, to just?
I can just give the basic recap.
Please,
right? We were standing. Chris wasn't there. We were standing there waiting for him because he got
for
lost.
Chris. Yes,
we're at the back of the con, kind of against the wall, right behind Artist Alley. Rhino saw her, and we're all standing there in our little circle, waiting for Chris to get to us. Rhino was like, "Oh, that's that person. I'm gonna go say hi," and he goes off. He says something to her. Not even 3 seconds go by. He comes back and he's like, "This is what I said to her." And none of us recorded anything. And he's like, "Oh yeah, she just said thank you." And then 10, 15 minutes, we are at the very front of the con now, and we are in like the main area where all the cosplayers are, because again, we're all waiting for everybody else to get back so that way we can all go out and like go out to dinner and then go to the Star Wars bar. And so we're waiting there. People are taking pictures and everything, and then she's right there as well. And I guess she filmed some TikTok. So take in mind, Rhino traumatized her so much that she had to go talk to security and go film a TikTok. But she filmed the TikTok like 5 feet in front of us or by us in the front of the con. So I'm like, oh, he traumatized you so much you didn't even remember what he looked like. So you filmed a TikTok crying about him 5 feet away. And then now she's been on Twitter going, oh my gosh, I was harassed. I was stalked. And like, if anything, I think she was stalking us because we're all more recognizable. I didn't recognize her, but she happened to be right next to us while we were just standing there. And then the second time we're just standing there, she's right next to us again. So, yeah, she's
like Rhino was one who recognized her. Like I didn't even recognize her.
I didn't recognize her either. But
well, I'll just say this:
you guys almost ran into her at the Star Wars bar.
Well, I want to say something, and I don't throw the term racist around very often, but she is blocking black people. Right here, Dante has your blocks.
Of course I am.
What did you do, Dante?
All I did was call her out on her lie. I told her no. I said no
it.
one screamed at you. We were like 5 feet away. No one even heard what he said. All he said was one thing, very sarcastically, and he walked away.
Yeah, he wasn't making a scene.
And here I'm on Anna's X feed here, just going.
Good luck.
Through. Here's the thing: I don't ever understand this. I always count on you, Anna, and Chrissy Mayer to explain YouTuber drama to me. Apparently, something happened with Nick Rekieta, and I got to get caught up on that.
Yeah,
this is how behind it. I despise drama so much. If I ever sort of see it, whenever a YouTube channel becomes not about the topic like comics or movies or games, the YouTube channel becomes about the channel and drama related to the channel. That's kind of when I kind of back off or maybe watch it less. So that's my personal preference.
Well, Yellow Flash knows a lot about the Nick Rekieta thing too. So
all right, well, I was caught up. He did catch me up on that, so I know a little bit more than that. But Anna's also very good at.
Well, here's this is Flash's post. So we found out the next morning that she was crying about it on Twitter. And then like her first post is like, oh, we're at Comic-Con, come say hi, which is exactly what Rhino did. He went up to her. He's like, are you voyeurism? So he literally did exactly what she said. And she's going off and crying harassment. I really wish like that one of us would have filmed it because it's, her word against his word. But she's just going and playing the victim. This is her only like claim to fame. This is her 15 minutes of fame. She always just tries to jump on like these bandwagons of all the Disney shills, and it never works. But one of the big things is, when we were down in the front, we were all taking group pictures, and people were taking pictures of my cosplay because I was dressed up like a Star Wars or Star Trek character, and in the background of one of the group pictures, she's in it, and she looks, it's not a flattering picture at all, and so she's having a meltdown saying that we stalked her to take this picture, and it's like, no, you were in the background of our picture. Like, why are you following us around this con, chick? Especially, and it's just everything that she does is for attention. It's just, and she's having a meltdown because it's that filter versus reality kind of thing going on. So everyone's seeing how she catfishes.
Now that I think about it, she did mysteriously pop up everywhere we were, man.
I honestly think
the con's a big place.
Yes.
It's a big place, and she kept popping up kind of near
well,
we were.
And then the bar we were going to go to afterwards.
The same bar.
So she was just looking for trouble. She was just looking for trouble, it sounds like.
It feels like it, yeah.
So.
I think it was quick.
Yeah, she wanted to get involved in some beef.
Here's what
She did to play the victim.
Yeah.
This is what made me upset this weekend, is that by the end of the weekend, she now has more X followers than I do.
Should engage me.
Follow Alan. Check now, and she passed me.
Follow Alan.
Hey, yo, but Dante.
Yeah, my pal Al.
Hey, Dante, I could tell you that I don't know if you saw that stream I did with Kata, but Kata said that these clowns over there are blocking black content creators.
Oh yeah, no, I did
because
see
they
that,
can't be caught going back and forth with them on Twitter because they'll be called a racist by their people if they get caught going back and forth with a black man, because Kyle Katarn did that to Kata. So
And
yeah,
to
this
me,
type,
and to me.
yeah, they don't want to go back and forth with us, so they'll just block us outright and say, okay, I'm not going to go back and forth with these guys, even if they have legitimate points, even if they're being polite and kind. I'm not going to go back and forth with them. So they just block you right off rip.
It breaks the narrative, right?
Yeah,
it breaks because see, they can argue with a white person because they can call them racist.
It's
Right,
time
exactly.
for white
Yeah.
silence. You need to let you guys.
Yeah, but if they call, well, I can't use my racism bigot, card against the black guy. So yeah, I guess I can't talk to him at all. Blocked. Like that's basically what they're doing. Yeah, it's stupid, man.